Hey everyone, super excited to have you back on the channel. You know what's funny? Every time I get a new MacBook, the first thing I do before even checking out any apps is set up my terminal. And today I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. Specifically how to get Warp terminal running smoothly with Oh My Zsh. And trust me, this will change your MacBook experience completely. Whether you're a coding newbie who just got their first MacBook, or you're looking to level up your productivity game, this tutorial is perfect for you. Alright, let's dive right in. The first thing we need to do is to install Homebrew. Think of it as the app store for developers on Mac. Don't worry if that sounds intimidating. I'll walk you through it step by step. First, open any browser you like. I'm using Brave here. But feel free to use whatever you prefer, whether that's Safari, Arc, or anything else. Just head to your browser and type in brew download in your search bar and hit enter. Once you find Homebrew website, you'll see a command you need to copy. Let's copy. Now let's fire up a terminal and paste that command in. Press enter and let it do its thing. Okay, I need to also give my password. Okay, press return or enter to continue or any other. Okay, I'll press enter. I'll pause the video here and let it download and then come back again. After completing the download, I cleared my terminal using Ctrl L to free up more space. And the next thing to do is to install and set up Warp terminal. Trust me, once you try Warp, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. So head over to warp.dev. I'll drop the link in the description below. And installation is as easy as dragging the app into applications folder. So I think I do have warp DMG file. Let me just check my downloads folder. Downloads. Yes, warp is already there. I don't want to install this again. I'll just run this, drag and drop this to applications folder, and then that's it. So once you've installed it, go ahead and open it up. Don't worry about all the settings for now. We'll get to the good stuff later. Just close this old terminal and open Warp terminal. So for a higher level overview, we'll be writing commands here. Usually in all the terminals, we'll be writing commands on the top, but here in Warp, we have that interface below. So let's just give it a try. Let's just go to desktop. Okay, allow. You see, we just changed our directory. It's working. Warp already has lot of special features and we are going to extend these by installing Oh My Zsh. Warp doesn't need Oh My Zsh, but the terminal inside VS Code or some other terminals might need Oh My Zsh. So Oh My Zsh has nothing to do with Warp. Even without Warp, we can install Oh My Zsh and use it in our native terminal. So pull up your browser again and search for Oh My Zsh. Let's open this GitHub link. This will take you to their official repository. If you scroll down, don't get overwhelmed because it has all these contents in the table of contents. There's stuff about basic installations, plugins, themes, and all sorts of things. We'll keep it simple for now and just focus on the essentials. But trust me, once you get comfortable, you're gonna want to explore all these awesome features. For now, let's stick to the basic installations. Let's just click this link and grab this command. Copy this and paste it in our Warp terminal and press enter. So it is cloning Oh My Zsh repository. Awesome. Now that we have the basic installation done, you'll notice Oh My Zsh is telling us to check out something called the zshrc file here to select plugins, themes, and options. Think of this file as your terminal's personality settings. It's where all the magic happens. Let me walk you through the file. So let's just open that file, code. This will be our home, zshrc. This will open that file in our code editor via Visual Studio Code. Don't worry if it looks intimidating at first. I'll break it down into super simple pieces. So what we are looking at here is basically your terminal's configuration file, and it's way cooler than it might look at first glance. Let me show you the important parts. First, we have got the theme settings. See this line that says zsh theme equals to Robbie Russell? That's controlling how your terminal looks. not warp terminal but all other terminals. Like here if you see, we just have this tilde. Earlier in normal terminal we used to have a path shown, right? This particular theme changed our terminals look and feel, but we can make it look way cooler. I'll show you my favorite theme in just a minute. Plugins section. If you scroll down here, we can see the plugins section. Right now it just included Git plugin, but there are much more. If you see these comments, you'll get to know that standard plugins can be found in this place. So let's just copy and see which standard plugins are included. Open zsh plugins will open it in Finder. And here we can see all these plugins. Right now only we have included Git inside it. So there will be a Git folder. Yeah, you see, this is included. But we can add all of this. Aliases can be added. And to add any plugin, we'll just have to come to new line and then add aliases. And that's it. To add a plugin, we have to just do this. But we will be installing some custom plugins, which standard plugins doesn't have. So these custom plugins will be stored in this folder, zsh custom/plugins. Alright, think of plugins like apps for your terminal. They add extra features that can save you tons of time, just like VS Code extensions. Visual Studio Code is powered with extensions, right? And similarly, this Oh My Zsh terminal gets powers from these plugins. Let me point out some other cool stuff. There's a section to include aliases. You can add aliases, like this command will be executed if I enter zsh config. If I have this alias enabled. Right now it's in comment, so it won't get executed. So that's the idea. You can even set up autocorrection for commands. There's even an option to change how your command history is displayed. And the best part, all these features are just commenting, waiting to be enabled. So as you can see here, right, alias, I'll have to just uncomment this line to get it work. Now I know this looks like a lot of configuration options, but don't worry, we are going to focus on the most useful ones that I use every day. And trust me, once we are done, you are going to have a terminal setup that makes coding and working with your Mac so much more enjoyable. Let's start customizing this file together. I'll show you exactly which settings to change to get the perfect setup. And for that, I'll show you a demo like what we are missing out. Now inside terminal, let's just run some command like cd desktop. But hang on a second. Notice something? We have to type out everything manually. Kind of a pain, isn't it? Especially when we are used to having those sweet auto suggestions in VS Code that make our lives so much easier. Wouldn't it be amazing if our terminal could suggest commands as we type, just like VS Code does with code? And imagine having syntax highlighting as well. That makes everything pop out with color, making it super easy to read. Well, guess what? We can totally do that. We are going to supercharge our terminal with two awesome plugins. These are just custom plugins. Standard plugins doesn't have these plugins. So we will be going to their website and installing one by one each. So let's head over to browser, open a new tab and search for zsh auto suggestions plugin. Open this first folder, Oh My Zsh, and clone this repository. Copy this, open our terminal and paste it in. What this does is it is looking for this folder, Oh My Zsh/custom/plugins zsh auto suggestions. So if I open this particular folder, open space, see it has zsh auto suggestions included. Now comes the important part. We need to tell our zshrc file to actually use this plugin. So after git, we'll be adding this particular plugin, zsh auto suggestions, copy it and paste it. Now that's done, our auto suggestions should work as expected. So let's test it out. Let's run the same command cd desktop. Wait a second. We again manually entered this entire command, right? The reason it didn't work is because this is the same instance from previous. We either need to restart the terminal or just open a new terminal by clicking plus icon. But I'll just delete and open it again. Now that's refreshed. Let's use the same command cd desk. You see, now the auto suggestion is popping up. I can use tab to complete this auto suggestion just like VS Code. I can even use arrow, right arrow to complete it. So this is one of our plugin. Cool, right? And similarly for ZSH syntax highlighting, like cd desktop doesn't have color. We can write cdm desktop and it doesn't say anything. Like if we have red color here, then we can understand that this command is wrong, but there is no coloring at all, which makes it hard to understand, even to read. So let's fix that by installing this particular plugin, zshrc syntax highlighting plugin. Open this and okay, I don't think it has a command like this where we store in this kind of path. Here we used git clone in this path, right? I don't think we have the same command here, same type of command here. Instead we have git clone their repository. So we'll use this repository git clone, copy paste it here, and we'll copy the same thing from zsh auto suggestions. This is the destination folder. So we'll come back here and paste it. Instead of auto suggestions, zsh auto suggestions, we will name it zsh syntax highlighting. Enter, and it's cloning, you see, in this path. So once again, if I open this particular folder just like before, it will show you two of the plugins now. One is zsh auto suggestions and another is zsh. I've changed the folder name to zsh hyphen syntax hyphen highlighting. So I've added the same hyphen here as well. And now when I refresh my terminal, it's working fine. When I use the correct command, it is showing me in a green color. If I use cdm desktop, you see it's showing red color, resembling that the command not found. The final step that's going to make our terminal look absolutely incredible is power level 10k theme. We will be changing this theme, and instead of tilde here, we'll be showing something else using our new theme. So just search for power level 10k in our browser. I'll just copy paste it, new tab, paste, enter, open this, scroll down to the bottom. Again, there are a lot of things here which we don't wanna get into. We just want to go to installation and grab this command, right? Or Oh My Zsh, clone this repository and head over to terminal, paste into your terminal and hit enter, and boom, we are almost there. But here's the thing, we need to tell our zshrc file to actually use this theme instead of the default one. So this also installed in the same folder, you see, Oh My Zsh /custom/themes instead of plugins. So we now need to add this plugin here instead of Robbie Russell. So for that we will be copying, like they said here, we have to use this particular thing. So let's just copy this and paste it here and save it. Now close our terminal and close this terminal as well. This is not source zsh /custom/themes. Let's open this. Okay, you see, now that I added this particular line, see, it's showing a wizard. Does this look a diamond? No. Does this look like a lock? No. Try another one. Does this look like a lock? No. Does this look like less than, greater than, but taller and fatter? Yes. Prompt style. First one is showing source master classic for pure, not enough vertical space to display this line. Okay, restart from the beginning. Quit. I'll go with 1. It's cleaner and neat. Next, second character set. Do you need ASCII or Unicode? 2 is good. Prompt colors, 256 colors or 8 colors. Let's choose 1. Show current time, 5 seconds, 4:32 p.m. I like 12-hour format, so I'll choose 1. Prompt height, the same line, 2 lines. 1. Compact, sparse. Let's choose sparse. Concise, fluent. Fluent is good. Transient prompt. I think transient is good. Yes. Instant prompt mode. Verbose, quiet, off. I'll go with verbose. Apply changes to zshrc. Yes. Yeah, now that those changes got added in our zshrc, I think it should work. Like this one and all other things. So let's just delete this terminal and reopen it. Again, we have got the time and some other things as well. Yeah, as we can see, everything is the way we wanted it to be. We know how warp looks, but how our terminal looks, we already saw in the starting of the video. I'll just open the terminal and see if Oh My Zsh works over there as well. So let's open our native terminal. Yeah, you see, this also is changed a bit. CD, desktop, mkdir, test. Yeah, this created a test, and the above commands are getting like we said in the initialization step. So power level 10K has tons of customization options you can play with. I just chose what I like. I could spend an entire video just on the customizations, but I'll let you explore that for yourself. I'd actually love to hear what cool setups you come up with. Drop a comment below with your favorite customizations. One of the best things about terminal theming is how personal it can be. So make it yours. And that's it. You've just transformed your terminal from boring to absolutely awesome. You've got Warp terminal running smoothly with AI integrated, Oh My Zsh making your life easier, and a theme that makes your terminal look like $1,000,000. Before you go, let me know in the comments what other Mac or coding tutorials you'd like to see. If this helped you out, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. I've got tons more tips and tricks coming your way. Stay awesome, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.